Hello everyone, my name is Aaron, but you can also call me eNiGmAHD, and welcome back to a brand new playthrough for the channel. Now it's been a little while since I've had a playthrough series go up on the channel, but I figured I would start off on familiar territory with this game, Twin Mirror. Now, you know me, if you've been a longtime follower of the channel, or if you're brand new, I'm going to tell you something. I love choice-based games, and more specifically, I played a lot of those games over the years from one company in particular, and that's Dontnod Entertainment. Now, I have quite the backlog of games to get through. I've got Twin Mirror, I've got Tell Me Why, I've got plenty of others that I plan on doing playthroughs for, but I figured I would start with this one because this one had been on my radar for more than a year. So I figured, what would be better than coming back with a brand new choice-based adventure? So sit back, relax, and enjoy the playthrough as we dive into Twin Mirror. Oh man, I'm excited here. New game, new adventure, new choices.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rainfall most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Will will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting
Basswood. Oh, Hillcrest. Oh, Hillcrest. That was from The Last of Us Part 2. Ooh. Home for Sale. I like this soundtrack.
Change my clothes and wash my hair. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let you go. I knelt down in desperation. I felt around for something real. There's a radio station playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
You can tell this is a Dontnod game. They really have that sort of vibe with the music, with the character models, storytelling. They like their establishing shots, and they like their scene setting. Like, you know, we can already gather some information based on his attitude of the situation, based on what's going on, just from subtle little things like that. Oh, I'm ready to get into it. I don't know how long the game is, though. Lookout Point. Whoa. It's pretty scenic.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Okay. So these games are usually pretty basic controls. Nothing too fancy. There's probably like
Funeral isn't for a while, and I'm not gonna walk into town.
Didn't plan on it. I was just turning around to go to the back side of the car because I saw that there was the entrance to the path was right over here. But usually in these games, there's just like a walk faster button. We're going to be looking around.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
We're going to be looking around for things to find, things to investigate. A restoration sign. The company made sure we knew how generous they were.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
Oh, okay. I like that. It's a little bit cleaner than Life is Strange. Although I do like the Life is Strange, how they do like the hand-drawn selectable things. It kind of makes it stand out from the rest of the world.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
Wow. That is cool. Oh, there's the town, I guess. Big red building right in the middle. Oh, what does it say? A view of Basswood. Travel through West Virginia. Oh, okay. Here we go. So we can actually look through everything here. Founded in 1865, this small mining town quickly grew along with the coal industry. At its peak, Basswood produced more coal than any other town in West Virginia, with the Basswood mine being one of the most consistent coal mines in the U.S. And then it just says ruined. Closed sucks? Maybe? Basswood is also a... What does that say? Oh, it's also a wonderful place, and then they said sucks. Basswood is also a wonderful place to simply let nature be nature outside of the Appalachian Trail, with its hundreds of miles of hiking trails. A perfect example of the true West Virginian way of life. Basswood is both a reminder of its past and a glimpse into its bright future. Well, I guess we'll take your word for it. So we have, oh, the city's over there. We have the mine way in the distance, and then we have the river and the cemetery. Let's look at the cemetery first.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Okay, Nick. Interesting.
I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares. Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
Alright, a little bit of back information there. We're coming back for a friend Nick's funeral. And it doesn't look like he kind of looks at his town or his hometown with a lot of fondness.
I don't think these tables have seen any children recently. At least I hope not.
That's a weird thing to say, Sam. Not gonna lie. Ooh, danger, fall hazard. Seems like my kind of place.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Okay. Oh, we're gonna be looking at one of those lookout binocular thingies. Bears?
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
You are in bear country. Food and odors attract bears.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
Can I go down there? Basswood Wildlife Area. West Virginia's scenic mountain forests are home to deer, flying squirrels, red foxes, field mice, rabbits, and cave bats, among other animals. Bobcats, wild boars, and even black bears have been seen all over the state. Even very remote farmsteads have occasionally sighted the eastern cougar, Puma concolor, on the prowl. Ooh.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
Wildlife, we already did that.
Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
Alright, what do you think about the wildlife, Sam?
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
Who's she? I like that. Oh, patch of moss. That's on the north side of a tree. Wait, why am I cleaning it?
There seems to be something here.
A+S. Oh, I got a trophy for that.
Lovers scarring a tree to write down their initials. Always seemed twisted to me.
A+S.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
Huh. Well, there you go. We got ourselves a little bit of a trophy in this game already. I guess I gotta keep my peepers peeped. Alright, we're finally going
I used
up.
to love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
What day? Can't be so mysterious, Sam. I need to be spoon-fed information here. I'm trying to do an investigation. Oh! What the hell? Is this like our mind palace? That's the one thing I knew about this game.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Optimal shot angles. That was a pool table. We're billiards. Train crash?
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
What is going on here? Optimal shot angles. Oh my god, this is wild stuff, man. Where's that? Oh, the Basswood rail accident. Damaged track led to a derailing. There's something up there that we can't access. There was something else, though, too, that was flying by. Oh, there it is, the mine closure. New Virginia coal under investigation. I can't hit any buttons to do anything there. All right, I guess I'm going up this path, man. Whoa. Is that a person up there? What the hell? Oh, whoa. A memory.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
So they must have had either some falling out or... I assume that was Nick.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
That is weird, man. This guy just seems so closed off.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
Whoa, this place is really creepy. It's almost like we're in some sort of like simulation where he can kind of piece everything together after the fact.
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Oh. Brutal, man. Now I can see why this guy's a little bit cynical.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Oh. Well, oh, press the touchpad to read a new journal investigation. I decided to take a walk on the promontory before Nick's funeral. I thought I wasn't ready to face Basswood again, but the past is already pulling me back in. My memories are so vivid, it's as if I'd never left. Return to the car, you've wasted enough time. So we did everything there. We have people. We have Nick, Sam, and Anna. Anna, the one that got away. Would my whole life be different had she said yes? Seeing her again, that's going to be hard. Yet, part of me is looking forward to it. The rest of me wants to turn around and leave now. Oh, it was them! That's who what was in the tree. Anna and Sam. Man, that makes sense. Wait, can I... Oh, yep. Lover's initials. Here we go. It was her idea to carve your initials into a tree. That was before, well, you know the rest. You came up here one night with her by your side. It was late, and you were about to head back when Anna said she wanted to show you something. She had scratched your initials into the tree, then drew a heart around them. What are you, 12, you scoffed? She took your hand and made you retrace the grooves in the wood with your fingers. When you're 12, she said, and you're in love for the first time, it's what you'll compare the rest of your life to forever. You laughed and she kissed you, and then you drove home and never thought about that tree again until now. That's so wild. So that was our initials in the tree. Wow. I left Basswood 2 years ago to run away from a job at a small-time newspaper, a town full of angry people and a failed relationship. I didn't glance back. Now I'm going home to attend my best friend's funeral. What could be more fun than facing all your past mistakes at your friend's graveside, right? All right, and then Nick. Nick's been my friend since we were kids, my only friend. I ghosted him 2 years ago when I left Basswood, and now he's ghosting me by being dead. All right, and then there's no mementos for Sam, and we don't have any for Nick yet. And we haven't made any choices yet. Okay, cool. That is very interesting stuff. Already some twists and turns that I didn't expect to see.
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
So wait a minute. So we came all this way to go to a funeral, and then we missed it.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around.
Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
That's the voice in our head. That makes more sense. Twin mirror. Here we go. Yeah, so Sam's main thing is he has this ability to reconstruct things in his mind palace, but then he also has like a voice in his head. Interesting. So that was our introduction to the voice. Walter, are you still coming? I really hope you can make the wake. It'll be at the Haven. Nick won't care. I'm almost there. No, I'll go. I'm interested. I'm invested. Well, we lied, but okay.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
I'm digging this. This is good. This is how you get people invested in a story. You give them just enough to get them hooked. Way back home. Man, I've already got 3 trophies in this game. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. All right, what's next? For Sam, for the town of Basswood, and for all of our friends. Miners Haven parking lot. This is where I guess they're having the after wake. We're already here. We We're not going to turn back now. Whoa. Joan Bug Waldron, Nick's daughter. Can't imagine what she's... That's who Bug is. So we've been ignoring Nick's daughter.
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave. You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on.
Friends don't lie to each other.
Even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Keep her out of it. Promise to look into it. Ooh, man. Okay. So I can either go to the right or to the left. See, I don't know enough about this voice to trust him yet. Yet. And I feel like it's very analytical, whereas Sam is very emotional. And I feel like for Joan's sake, Bug's sake, I need to promise to look into it. Because she deserves answers. I mean, she is our goddaughter after all, right? All right, we're going for it. Promise to look into it.
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah, me too. I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but...
You want to know for sure. I get it.
Thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
She's a good kid. It's interesting to see they actually did have a relationship outside of him just being friends with her dad. Where will this lead? Another investigation. I thought I hung this up years ago. But now I'm back to West Virginia. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Taking drugs in a car? That doesn't seem right at all. The car was moving awfully fast behind us. What the hell? Ah, I wonder if... I have a theory here. I wonder if the voice in our head is from some type of, like, medical condition and we take pills to suppress it. Everyone knows Nick and I were best friends. Everyone thinks I owe it to him to be here. His daughter, Joan, goes even further. She thinks I should stay here and investigate her father's death. Our old boss, Walter, is sure to have something to say, too. I won't be able to sneak past him. Go inside the bar. Alright, so, Sam. The same town, the same doubts and contradictions. Face it or escape it. This time, I made a different decision. The temptation to embark on another doomed investigation leading to nothing but pain was too strong to resist. Am I doing this for Joan, for Nick, or for myself? I don't know. Let's go down to Joan. Of all people I hurt when I left Basswood, Joan is the one who least deserved it. She was just a kid, and my goddaughter. But it's a tough job to be a lonely kid's only friend. I couldn't hack it. Now that her dad died, things aren't going to get any easier for her. Angry, hurt, stubborn. Hard to believe Joan was the only one who nicknamed me Muley. Now that I'm looking for an excuse, I made a promise to a child that will break her heart whether I keep it or not. What if she's right about her father's death? What will that do to her? And what if I can't give her the answers she's hoping for? All very good points, but, I mean, what kind of game would we have if I didn't even just try? What do we have here? We got a big old truck.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
Is that Walter? Terrace car. Seems most of the Basswood Jungle Crew is in attendance.
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Okay. Oh, I can walk a little bit faster now. Kathy's car.
Seems Kathy's been keeping this running 100,000 miles past its prime. I hope she's not running short on money.
I'm just examining stuff. You never know what's gonna come in handy. Like this dumpster. Maybe somebody could have thrown a murder tool in here if they cut the brake lines on his car or something. Oh, cop car. What does the cop car say? Basswood police car.
Some of the police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by.
Not a big town, not a big police force, I guess. Okay, so I would assume...
Same old town, same old bar. The more things change.
That's got to be Walter. So before we actually go talk to Walter, I want to go around to the like back side here. What about this? Bar's back door. Coming through the back will get me looks.
Ethan keeps a spare key around, but I should use the front. The old bar sign reminds me of when Nick and I were still kids.
Wait, he keeps a key around here. I kind of want to go in through the back door just to be different and unique and see what that'll do. And it said he keeps a key around here. Whoops. We got to go back up to Nick. Memento. This old logo dates back from when you and Nick were kids. You met him in this bar for the first time. What else do we have? Oh, here we go. I forget you can always actually read it. Arcade games were the first friends you had, and Nick Walden was your first real friend. I'm somewhere in between, of course. And it all started here at the Coal Miners' Haven. The bar had an old arcade machine the owner, Mr. Edwards, rescued from some junk heap. You'd spend the whole afternoon there playing Pac-Man until it got dark outside, and the bar filled up with minors craving a cheap drink, and Mr. Edwards eventually kicked you out. You'd beg him to let you stay and play some more, but he thought it was already nice of him to let you in at all. He'd even leave the machine on free play most days. He was a tough guy, an amateur boxer, not big on drunks or underage kids arguing with him when it was time to go home. One day, there was another boy playing Pac-Man at the bar. You watched him play, hoping he'd leave soon. Suddenly, he turned to you and said, "My cousin swears there's a magic pill that makes the ghost stay blue forever, but it only appears on the 100th board, at the center where the fruit's at. Does your cousin talk a lot of bullshit?" you asked. The boy scratched his head like he seriously thought about the answer, and then finally said, "Yeah, all the time," and you both burst out laughing. You played together the rest of the afternoon. Nick beat your highest score, and then you beat his. It got late, and you both got kicked out. That was when Nick invited you over to his place. The next day, Nick waited for you at the school gate. He walked you to the Miners' Haven like he wanted to make sure you wouldn't run away. You didn't. Not then. Wow, nice little story there, I guess. So where's this key? I'm invested in this key, man. Oh, what's this? Football game ad.
One of Nick's favorite matchups. Might be the first game he'll miss.
Football. It's the Harpooners versus the Pathfinders. Oh, Joan's bike.
That smile she had when I gave it to her. She could barely get on it back then.
All right, I guess I avoided it for too long.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you. Even if I wish the circumstances were different.
I'll hug him.
In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
He seems like a good guy.
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Okay, well, that didn't go too poorly. What do we got for drinks in here? We got soft drinks and drinks. Well, some of them are soft, some of them are drinks. I haven't quite seen that one yet. All right, what was our journal updated with? Now we got Walter down here. My old boss at the paper. I'd say he taught me everything I know, but given my track record, that wouldn't be much of a compliment. I always thought Walter was the decent sort, the rare breed who truly believes his job is to serve the community. Seeing the old Joker was nicer than I'd expected. And no mementos for him. Reunion with Joan. I promised Joan that I'd ask some questions. Oh, okay, so 84% of my friends that played this made the same choice that I did, and only 11% shared a hug with Walter. Interesting. Interesting. So we're already really, really far out of the majority with that one decision.
I haven't read an issue of this paper since I left. I wonder how they've been doing without me.
Local legend honored today. Earlier this week, our dear colleague Nicholas Waldron passed away in a tragic car accident. He will be set to rest tomorrow at Heaven's Gate Cemetery before his family, friends, and coworkers share a drink at the Coal Miners' Haven to honor the memory of a dearly departed friend. Longtime readers will no doubt recognize his name, as there have been days when it was the byline of over half the articles littering this plucky paper. Nick was loved by his family and colleagues. He is survived by his daughter Joan and his ex-wife Kathy. Yeah, so continued on page 3. There's nothing more that we can read.
Must have been a hard issue to write.
Oh, I should have looked to see who wrote it. You don't often make it to the front page of a newspaper with good news, not even in Basswood. car crash. Walter did a good job on the obituary. Okay, so it was Walter. All right, well, I don't see anything else I can do out here. I'm just going to go into the bar. Howdy.
Here we go.